That's when I sleep. I was like, okay, I'll go, I'll see. Maybe the first time I'll go and see what it's about. I'll decide if I want to. The experience was it was wonderful because I got to meet other African children who share the same story as mine. We interacted, we got to know people, got to know the group, the entire, no, well, not the entire MCIC members. They were, they taught us different things, a lot of arts, skills. You know, you can't compete with that. You can't buy those. And it was just a great experience as well. There are people out there who wants to listen to your story, want to know what you've been through. So yes, it was a great experience. We used to take part in different shows, telling a story, different part in Winnipeg in schools. So we learned that people's skills and how to interact with different like media, how to talk, how to compose yourself. We learned different skills. I remember in grade 12, that was long after this project. I was my advisor asked me, what would you like to do? I was like, I want to be a lawyer. And then she's like, well, there's a human rights course. And I was like, human rights. Oh, I think this fits perfect because I like helping children. And I used to tell them about my experience in MCIC, how it has shaped my life. And because growing up, it was just lawyer. I never used to think about like the charity, helping others, working with others aspect of it. So working with volunteering at MCIC, I got to know that you have to listen to others. You have to work with others. There are others out there who doesn't have the opportunity that you've got. So during human rights, I decided to start my own charity based on what I've learned from MCIC. Women inequality and inspiration, that whatever you learn will continue. Anytime is acronym for Inspire, Educate, Empower. So we help children in Sierra Leone through education, health, and leadership initiatives. So in essence, any of them just try to ensure that the learning environment for children is a conducive one, and also because they spend majority of the time in school, so we have to encourage the children to stay in school to learn. And it's sort of tied with MCIC because we were in school when when we were going there every Saturday. They made sure that we had fun, we had food, we had drama. We were very active. So I tried to incorporate that aspect into them. We get funds from friends, family, who sometimes donor partners, but majority is friends and family. We've helped schools. We've helped, I think, more than 7 schools in Sierra Leone so far, from city to the provinces, with water and school furniture. And also we teach them basic sanitation, hygiene, which is very important to avoid sickness, because some of the kids will not go to school because they're unwell. So we try to teach them that basic sanitation, and that's what we've been doing and trying to create that impact. Before we moved down to Sierra Leone, I decided to do a feasible studies because I didn't just want to assume, just like as I said, the skills I got from MCIC, bring the kids in, let them tell their story. So I came down, went to the schools and asked them, because initially I had in mind was, okay, I think they need school supplies. Perfect. And I came down. I didn't tell them I didn't state what I have on my notes. I asked them, what do you need? And then they start telling me, we need water. We need school furniture. We need this, we need that. So I was like, oh, okay, so it's not learning materials? And I was like, what about learning materials? Like, yeah, but this is our pressing need. And if you go to the schools and some of the lavatories, I went to one of the schools, the children would rather ease themselves in the compound than to go in the lavatories, because of the stench is on water. So I think that was one of the schools we provided water. And then following that, a few weeks later, I went to the school. I see the kids now going to the lavatory and coming back, washing their hands, because we taught them basic sanitation. So
well, we were suffering from water. We were having constraint with water problem. And you know, we use water. These children use water to go to the toilet, to wash their hands and do other things. Because if there is no water, there will be poor hygiene. So when they came, they helped us with this tanks. They gave us 2 tanks, and also they built the tap and tried to make sure that water came in.
Well, and then he came to me once of time. He see me orphanage be the strain, be the really strain. The pikin be the sit down and grown. One day, now he come. He say, why mommy the pikin then they sit down and grown? I say, well, Janet will not get chair. They go do something. And then for nursery to class 6, up till now, if we go down, we go meet her. Now we they manage. If this woman not become away, Janet not become away, up till now will not be forget sit on place.
Main reason why I came, it's not even about the law aspect, it's about the charity. I like to be hands on deck. I like to have that first-hand experience. I like to know what's going around me, because when I was out there selling school supplies to different schools, it was just whatever. But when I came, I was like, let me see what's going on. I want to be involved in even to now when we go to provinces. I'm there. I'm in the big. They're like, you have your profession. I'm like, I'll be there. Like, I'll be there because I like to see what's going on. I want to know. I want to know the kids. I want to know their story. I just want to hear from them. So it's a sign of fulfillment when I go there and meet them and interact with them, and we play and we just ruffle each other in the place. It's just first-hand experience, really. I never in a million years thought I was gonna, but I think it's the charity that drove me here. Yeah, not I think it is. My future plans for any of them is to reach as much schools as we can, because there's a lot. There are a lot of schools which are in unbearable positions, and the environment is not one that you want to see in the 21st century, really. And just want to reach as much as we can, especially in the provinces, because they're in need. You see the kids, they're willing to learn, they're earning for that, but then there isn't an environment. And some schools you go there, the kids have to stand. You know, they're so willing to learn, but they're not fortunate. So if we can reach as far as we can, that would be really good. Yeah. I would like MCIC to still continue with our project and give listening ears to kids, and because you never know what impact that may pose. It might not be all of the kids that you help, but like one of them may remember you in the long run, and it may shape their life, because through that it shaped my life to now give to so many kids now. We're about close to 1,000 kids. So you never know what impact you're doing. Yes, for the charity MCIC organization, but also the kids will use that skill to benefit. So it's like MCIC in continuation, another aspect. So it's really good. I would like for them to continue. Also for Enidem, we will continue what we're doing, and helping out there children and youth and everybody who we can support. And yeah, I'd like to thank MCIC. Here I am, 17 years later.
While the frequency of buildings collapsing and fire accidents are growing at an alarming rate, only few people have thought about insuring their businesses or property.
Discover Sierra Leone, a hidden gem of West Africa, where the rhythms of life dance in harmony with the beauty of nature.
Feel the heartbeat of our culture in every beat of the drum, in every step of the dance.
Experience the tranquility of our shores, where each sunrise brings new stories and endless possibilities.
Immerse yourself in the vibrant tapestry of our daily life, where every color tells a tale and every face a friend.
Come, be enchanted by the sights and sounds of Sierra Leone.
A place where your adventure awaits.
And memories are made.
Where use? You get use?
Yes, I get use.
This na the program where they give you the use where they happen all about the country.
Inside where use, we go take you text, Facebook and WhatsApp message. You complain where you go send as letter to the producer. We dey announce but team them working loss and plenty more.
We are there all about the country. But you self PM for being the use to your area.
Where use, the original program where they give you updates.
Where use? You get use?
Yes, I get use.
I've heard about this baby boy who's come to earth to bring us joy, and I just wanna sing this song to you. It goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, the major lift. With every breath I'm singing hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. A couple came to Bethlehem expecting child. They searched the inn to find a place, for you were coming soon. And there was no room for them to stay, so in a manger filled with hay, God's only son was born. Oh, hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
left their flocks by night to see this baby wrapped in light. A host of angels led them all to ya. It was just as the angel said, you'll find him in a manger bed, Emmanuel, a Savior. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah.
From the Sierra Leone Broadcasting Corporation Television, this is Good Morning Sierra Leone, live from Broadcasting House, New England View. Good Morning Sierra Leone is the program that starts your day. I am Shaku Smiler. Our quote of the day is from the 35th President of the United States of America, John F. Kennedy, and it says, "As we express our gratitude, we must never forget that the highest appreciation is not to utter words, but to live by them." Well, let me just go over these wise words once again from the 35th President of the United States, John F. Kennedy, and it says, "As we express our gratitude, we must never forget that the highest appreciation is not to utter words, but to live by them." Coming up in this edition of the program Good Morning Sierra Leone, the Nigeria Igbo Union in the country celebrates the 97th anniversary. To train, regulate, and support bloggers in the country, the Sierra Leone Association of Bloggers has been formed. Also in this edition of the program Good Morning Sierra Leone, this month is fully packed with entertainment as we get ready to witness the Hustlers Festival, a new movie premiere, and so much more. All these are lined up in this edition of the program Good Morning Sierra Leone, live from our broadcasting house, New England View in Freetown. The program you're watching is Good Morning Sierra Leone, live
Do you want
from
the
Sierra
comments,
Leone
ladies?
Broadcasting. When we go to the Igbo Union in Sierra Leone has marked its 97th anniversary with a commemorative event reflecting on its rich history and significant contributions to the Nigerian diaspora in Sierra Leone. Since its establishment in 1926, the Nigerian Igbo Union Sierra Leone has remained steadfast in its commitments to unity, progress, and community development. Under the leadership of caretaker executive chairman Wenke Bratel, the union is said to have thrived despite facing numerous challenges in recent years. Well, in the studios to talk more about the Igbo Union in this country is Mr. Ozo General Fan Ani. member, Nigeria Igbo Union. Well, actually, Mr. Annie is not here, I think.
Yeah,
he's not here, but it is Mr.
Bertrand, yeah.
Yes, Bertrand is here with us in the studios. And welcome to the program, Mr. Bertrand.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, now tell us, the Nigeria Igbo Union 97th anniversary, which means that is you've been there for years. Now tell us, being in Sierra Leone as a union for 97 years, that is quite, big history in a sense. Tell us, how has the community, how can you describe the role of the community, in this country, in so far as regional integration is concerned?
Thank you. Good morning, my people. It is not easy, but we really thank God for life. You cannot state the histories of Sierra Leone without including Nigerians. And when you talk about that Nigerian, you talk about Igbo tribe, because we normally travel from for our green pastures. So in those days, during the slavery time, my great-grandfathers, for instance, if you go to Aberdeen now, you will see Igbo Avenue or Igbo Street. You go to Waterloo, you will see Igbo Town. You go to East, part of it, you see Calabar Town. So if you watch some of our host communities' middle name, like Corolarem, you see they bear Igbo names. So there is a remarkable connection between Igbos in particular as a tribe with the host community. So during that time, or during that period that our great-grandfathers are here, they inhabit here, and this host community is a very nice and a calm place, because an average Igbo man don't need problem. They are looking for what they are going to eat to take care of their children. So they find it very, very okay that they want to resettle here. And many of our great-grandfathers married here and give birth here. And they find out and say, what do we do? It is quite all right that we are in someone's place, but we need to come together. So that was how this union was formed in 1926. And they came together, though the hostings and the place to do the meeting was not easy, because the country was not developed at least today. Thank God that we are in civilized country. I really respect the government of the day. So that has been it all those period, but they continue calling their brothers, because as an Igbo man we have one character. If you are learning how to sell spare parts, for instance, you have to go travel down to your village, bring your brother, teach him the same thing. He will serve you for some period of years, either 2 years, 3 years. You empower him to encourage him that the best way to live is human capital development. So the host community has been fair. If I use the word fair, I don't know. They have been so nice and good. There's another adjective to use to qualify more than this. They are real. They ensure that the host community accommodated my great-grandfather and still also accommodating us up to date. So the formation now comes after that 1926, and it has not been easy, forming an organizations to unite all your brothers outside your country. But I really thank the Christ Church, because during this period when they were having when our great-grandfather, they were trying to build up a center where they will be having meetings. Christ Church, devoted to give them one of or part of their hall. In short, it has been a wonderful. So in the history of this union, we cannot do without mentioning Christ Church. They really help us, giving us a venue before we graduated to where we own an acres of land in Gloucester, where we have our permanent site today. So the host community has been trying in accommodating us.
Okay, now, Mr. Bertrand, let us talk about the Igbo community. The Igbo community, is a community that is business-minded. is a community with a lot of elites. Because if you look at the Nigerian setting, Soyinka,
yes,
you look at people like Ojukwu,
yes,
who wanted Biafra to become a state,
yes,
separate from the greater Nigeria. And when he came back from exile, the role he played to unite the Igbo people, or even to unite the entire country, and when he died, he was given a befitting funeral, a state funeral. At that time, it was in the days of Goodluck Jonathan as president of Nigeria. And these are progressives, based on my own observations. The Igbos are progressives. Do you think that progressive nature of the Igbos has been manifested here in Sierra Leone?
Yes, I can say it equivocally, because though we don't like to air whatever we are doing, in our meeting time, that was the reason. It's like it is silent, you understand? Like for years now, if you go to Gloucester, where we have our secretariat, the roads there, I think my union contributed 85% in road maintenance. Not only that, individually or collective effort of the union, we have some children we are paying their school fees without paying it, or without making it a live broadcast, because we believe that we want to give somebody something, let the other hand not see what you want to give, so that the God will bless you. That is the mindset of an Igbo man. So because we are progressive minded people, we even increased to marry Sierra Leoneans, to tell them that we love the country, and the country also accommodated us.
But it is true that you have Igbos here in Sierra Leone who have never been to Nigeria.
Who have never been into Nigeria?
Yes.
Of course. If you have your child today, you will not travel today. You understand? But as time goes on, you must tell your child who have one culture that you are from Igbo, and one day you must visit your country home.
All right, continue to stay with us. He is the caretaker president of the Igbo Society in Sierra Leone, and he is the High Chief Baton Meka, acting chairman of the Igbo Union in Sierra Leone. Thank you so much. And the program you're still watching is Good Morning Sierra Leone, live from the Sierra Leone Broadcasting Corporation television. Now, the National Association of SLPP bloggers has issued a statement to the Sierra Leone People's Party SLPP members and stakeholders, clarifying its role as the only recognized and sanctioned blogging entity for the party. This announcement follows the recent establishment of a new group, the Sierra Leone Association of Bloggers, reportedly founded by Joseph Sano of Hill Salon, claiming to represent all SLPP bloggers. Meanwhile, according to the founder, the Salon Association of Bloggers was formed to register, license, train, regulate, and support bloggers in the country. Well, in the studios, we have Joseph Sano, who is the founder and president of the Salon Association of Bloggers, SAB. Joseph, good morning and welcome to the program.
Good morning.
Why is it that people have to battle for supremacy insofar as blogging is concerned? Because I believe it is a platform where people go to express, opinions. Well, more or less, it's about citizens journalism in a way. You look at issues in society, things that happen that you think you need to bring to the notice of a wider audience or viewers or viewership, as the case may be. Why is that we have to, battle for supremacy as to who is in charge, who is doing what,
So firstly, I have to clear the air to make things right. Number one, I am not a blogger, and I do not intend being a blogger. The second thing is that my role, my age, and my condition in Sierra Leone as a Sierra Leonean, as a very senior citizen, is to identify issues in society this is a message to other citizens, especially senior citizens. When you identify issues in society, ensure you provide solution. Think, don't sleep at night. We have issues of water availability. We have issues of electricity. We have issues of education, health, and even issues of this blogging. The blogging space is becoming a big issue in Sierra Leone. I tell you something. Today, you go to the new media, you will see somebody posting insulting somebody's mother. Women have been disgraced on social media. People are being blackmailed. A gross misuse of social media is occurring. So as a senior citizen, as a Sierra Leonean, I sat down in my little corner, as I did in the education sector. We never had the radio teaching program during in the Ministry of Education. I prefer that. Now it is in the hands of the Ministry of Education. They never had the education trade fair. Now it is a yearly event. They never had Disabled Got Talent Award.
Joseph, what I want to understand here is, now why is it that, bloggers for a certain political party will have to come now and say, no, we are the recognized. Why
so I'm building the
what I'm saying is that let's try to educate our public.
No, because I don't
let's understand.
No, firstly,
we are the confrontation.
No, I have
there seems to be some form of
you as media want to set the agenda that there is confrontation, and I will not take it. What I have done is I've seen the issue and I've provided solution. What I did is that, let me tell you what you're talking, let me come there so that you ease a little bit. What happened is that when we registered and started the Sierra Leone Bloggers Association, they thought, because I have to be clear, I'm not going to deny this, I am SLPP thick and thin. So when I formed it, and being that my association, my relationship with people in the SLPP, so some people who are SLPP media bloggers, they thought I've come to set another parallel line for SLPP media blogging. But I am not looking at SLPP. When I do something, I look at the nation, right? So I found something that will be a national own, where we have APC bloggers, SLPP bloggers, and other party bloggers, and every Sierra Leonean. What we are looking now at, I want to thank God for people, other blogging houses that came to join as founding members, like the Unity Broadcast, Fox Broadcast, Born to Blog, and IB Blog. What I want to do is the team want to do is to, number one, have a policy statement about who is a blogger. How do you become a blogger?
Everybody can be a blogger.
So now,
this is about now. In the first place, let us try to understand ways. Journalism naturally, is a right-based profession. You understand? So anybody can be a blogger. You understand? You don't need to be certified for you to be a blogger.
Thank you.
No, that is what. Let us make that very clear. So where does this problem lie? You
are seeing it as a problem, my dear. I will not allow the media to set an agenda for me. I have an agenda. You are seeing as a problem. We are saying these people have set themselves together. I am just the leading, the founder. What we are doing now is to understand, number one, we want to start registering bloggers. Number two, we want to start certificating bloggers. Number three, we want to start training bloggers, giving support to bloggers, ensuring that we advocate for bloggers. As I'm talking, there was a Kenema blogger that posted something that had to do with national issue, national threats, and the IG ordered that he must be brought to Freetown. He is at CID. His parents are not here. Who goes there for him? So that is why I am in talk with Slbc, because Slbc is a body that you can learn for so well. I've talked with the president. That is why I'm in talk with the ministry. That is why I'm in talk with IMC. That is why I have contacted Professor Lako and Dr. Safa Abdullah, so that they can come with their expertise. We put them together, have a strategic plan, have a regulation, have a policy, and then we bring it to the Ministry of Information, and then they begin to work.
Now, why is it that, Salo, okay, now you've just disclosed that you are pure and applied, SLPP. And now there is a blogging group in the SLPP that is challenging you. Where do you think you're not being able to meet? Because the thing is that you are sharing the same views because you belong to the same political party, the same political ideology. But now there is this conflict, probably of interest, I don't know. But what is happening? Why is that they are not too happy with what you're doing?
So I've been too old in the media to understand what the media do. The media want to set an agenda, but I want to tell you, they raised a concern at that germane time. They thought I was a blogger representing them, and I cleared the air that I'm not a blogger. I do not intend to be a blogger. I just bring something. I look at issues and bring solution. Now they arrest with that. You understand? I say, well, this is a good one. In fact, we'll be having, after we set everything, we'll be having an election that they will choose their own leader. Right? They thought I'm just here, and besides, they thought it was a party something. It is not party. But what I've noticed that I will begin to say this: the media, once they capture one thing, they build out of it. But I want to inform you that
it is not what you want to outshine them.
No.
They have been in this thing, and now you've come. Probably you because of probably you have the finance, you have your own guys. So you want to outshine them?
No, I'm not outshining.
The reason they are now saying no, Mr. Sono?
No, they thought, I repeat, they thought it was for SLPP.
Okay.
I repeat, they thought I was a blogger, but I made it clear. So what I am doing is that I am offering myself, my expertise, my resources, my finances, my time to set it aside. And we are on the same page now. They understand the point I'm coming from. And by the way,
so there's no conflict right now?
There's no conflict. When I'm done with it, I go and sit down and concentrate on it.
Okay, thank you so much. He is Joseph Sano. Joseph is the president of the Saloon Association of Bloggers, SAB. Thank you so much, and continue to stay with us. And the program you're still watching is Good Morning Sierra Leone, live from the Sierra Leone Broadcasting Corporation television. We are also on other social media platforms, including Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, also on we are on all of these platforms on slbc.sl. I continue with the program. The 5th edition of the Fula Cultural World's Festival is a festival celebrating Fula culture and diverse cultures of all our tribes from Sierra Leone and neighboring African countries in West African region. With a focus on blending culture and technology, and also featuring various activities and performances. The Fula or Fulani or Fulbe people are an ethnic group in Sierra Leone, in Sahel and West Africa, widely dispersed across the region, inhabiting many countries. In the studios to talk more on this is a representative from this group who happens to be, are you Mr. Mohammed also?
Amadou Salam.
Amadou, thank you so much and welcome to the program. Now, Amadou, tell us, every year, it has been now, and you are from the western area. Amadou Salaba, you are the Western Area Fula Youth Association. You are from there. This has been an annual event. Tell us, what do I expect? Let's say, for example, I was in Fula and I want to be part of this festival. What is the package?
Thank you very much. Of course, as you rightly said, it has been an annual event. Of course, this year will be the volume 5 at the Bintumani Conference Center. Of course, it is a festival indeed, and it has been a great one for us as young people. And I must say, what we are going to expect is the beauty within the Fulani culture. We all know when you talk about the Fulani people, we are having so many riches within it. And of course, when you talk about our food, talking about our clothing line, for example, what I'm wearing, the lepi and the putu. These are all things you'll be expecting to see. And of course, we having international guests, Fulani people from different other African countries will be coming in. Of course, from yesterday, having our guests from our immediate neighboring country, Guinea. We're having some other international guests from Liberia, Nigeria, Ghana, and it has been awesome hosting.
Well, the question, Amadou, is this is about fullers across this country, and according to you, you just informed me, but you're also having guests coming from over neighboring countries like Guinea. Now, tell us. And you are the ones organizing this, the Western Area Youth, Fuller Youth, Association. So the question is, how decentralized is this group? Because if it is just a Western area affair, then questions should be asked as to how decentralized. Because somebody once told me that if you go to a town or a village, and there is no fuller person there, you better leave. Because there is nothing progressive in that particular place. I don't know if that person was. So how decentralized, how involved are all Fullers? Because this is about the Fuller community in Sierra Leone and the sub-region.
Oh yeah, as you rightly said, the name itself does not define our activities. And the name Western Area does not only mean we are looking at people from the western part of Freetown or Sierra Leone. We are an organization that caters for all Fullers within Sierra Leone, and of course we invite in other Fullers outside Sierra Leone. Tells you our activities cut across even in Africa and in Europe. And as I said earlier on, this festival will be looking at different things. Of course, we'll be having awards that will be awarding Fulani people that have been doing so much well in society and have been giving so much productivity in society. For example, when you talk about the Fula people, we are cattle rearers, and we'll be having awards that will be looking at the best warrior in Fula, we say Wuro, and having award that will be looking at the best bakery. So we having the food stuff like the lachiri kosam, the dapa, having the showcasing the foods we have, and of course we will be having what we call tally, that's storytelling, and of course picture identification. We all know when we say the young people nowadays.
So in other words, you'll be awarding Fullers who have excelled in this community.
Of course.
But tell us now the venue and probably what qualifies somebody to be there.
The venue is at Bintumani Conference Center this Sunday, the 8th of December, and of course we are having different ticket prices. We are having 100 leons, having 250, having 500 and 1,000 new leons. On, of course, if you want tickets are already out for sale.
So it is in terms of attire. It is compulsory. But you have to be like it is dressed now. No. You have to put on something that is full alike. Like you see the Igbo man. When somebody sees the Igbo man, the person knows, oh, this Mr. Breton is Igbo. You can see him.
For the dress code, it is not compulsory because we are urging Sierra Leoneans to attend because we want to showcase the Fuller culture. So it's an open event that encourages all tribes to attend. Of course, we have extended invitation to sister tribes, to be specific to the different paramount chiefs, the 16 different paramount chiefs. We have extended invitation to them. So we are expecting our colleagues, we are young people expecting.
What you mean paramount chiefs? Did I hear you say paramount
Yes,
chiefs?
we have extended invitation to the other different paramount chiefs to attend.
From different tribes?
Yes, from different tribes.
Okay, this is an exhibition of the Fuller culture.
It is an exhibition of the Fuller culture, but we have invited other tribes to come and see what we have within the Fuller culture.
So it's like it is social marketing in a way.
Yeah, marketing, showcasing our culture,
okay.
Showcasing what we have within the Fuller culture. As I told you, we'll be having a drama also that talks about how we the Fullers do our naming ceremonies, how we the Fullers do our marriages, how we the Fullers do different things in our own culture.
Okay, I must say thank you so much and I wish you good luck. And here is Amadou Slbc from the Western Area Fuller Youth Organization, as they will be organizing their annual festival. But then quickly, we shall be going for a break. But then before we go quickly, let me just talk to our guys there in the studios. Mr. The High Chief, of the Igbo Society, where the caretaker chairman, Mr. Batkan Nweka. Now, Nweke. Now, the Igbo people are very interesting people. In terms of culture, tradition, in terms of academia. Like for example, I just mentioned Soyinka, and also not forgetting Chino Achebe. He's a popular book. Things fall apart. Things fall apart. Which all of us read. Describing the Igbo society. The setting of the Igbo society before the coming of the white man. And after the white man left, how organized was the Igbo society before the coming of the white man, and then how the white man succeeded in putting a knife that actually divided the people, and things you are no longer holding. So things fell apart. Now tell us, as you celebrate 97 years of the Igbo society or the Igbo community in Sierra Leone, what message do you send back home to those Igbos in Igbo land, who know that they have descendants, they have their brothers and sisters who are back here in Sierra Leone. Some of them doing, very well in commerce, in academia. Tell us, what message do you normally send home, to people in Igbo land in Nigeria?
Okay, thank you, my people, and the question is very well understood. You see, us coming together here and form a union is to tell our people over yonder, let me manage Creole, that we are...
But by the way, how long have you been here?
It is personal. Now let's deal with the Igbo union.
But there are some Igbos who have been to Nigeria.
Yes, of course. Of course. Hold on. My message to all Igbos here and in diaspora is that we build this formidable union to unite all Igbos, both home and abroad, and also to send a signal in our motherland that Igbos are one, that there is no division among us, that we speak in one voice, and also to tell the Igbos in this country that you cannot deal without the host community, and the host community cannot deal without us, because we have our own brothers here from the time of slavery. Many of them have not even visited Nigeria, and I'm advocating that one day they will go and visit and still come back, because we really love this country. It's a very nice place to be.
Okay, the reason you've been here for 97 years. Thank you so much. Thank you.
I've been for 97 years.
I mean, union.
Yes.
Now, and Sano, I'm the president of the Sierra Leone Association of Bloggers. Now, do you think you've come to settlement insofar as this misunderstanding is concerned? Because
we don't have no. There is a misunderstanding. No. There is something I want to say. I have been in the media landscape for so long, and I will not let the media set an agenda for me, because this came up and it was settled. They expressed their opinion and it was done and dusted. What the media does, maybe they like to bring things like this so that people listen. But I want to tell you, there is no argument, there is no device. They have their SLPP media blog, and other media blogs are there, the APC media blog. If we as a team decided, okay, we've seen the dangers associated with blogging and the new media, let us form a nationalistic something which I'm not a blogger, I'm not going to be part of it. You have the right to form it. Anybody else have the right to form it. But I think
what has been established is that there's no problem between you and the SLP bloggers.
No, there's no problem.
All right, okay. Thank you so much. I'm sorry, Joseph Sano, the president of the Salon Association of Bloggers. Now, Amaru, full day. I mean, the festival, the annual festival. It stated. It is on
this Sunday, on December 8th.
Now you are going to exhibit the fuller culture, the way you dress, the way you go ahead with your marriages, the way you do your things, your traditions, as the case may be. But the thing is, quickly, in very few seconds, what are the expected outcomes of this annual festival, especially the one you're going to have this year?
The firstly is to showcase our culture, and secondly is to unite the Fulani people, and of course bringing us together as young people, and as of course we having so many politicians, of course, from the APC, SLPP and all other political parties together on one table, sitting together, looking at a cultural display as one people, having one blood running in our veins.
All right, okay, thank you so much, Amadou Salba, and he is from the Western Area Fuller Youth Association, as they will be coming up with their annual festival. Well, the program you are watching is Good Morning Sierra Leone. We go for a very short break, and we'll be right back.
As the mother of the house, whenever I want to prepare palm soup, there's no need pounding palm fruit. All I need is Nkulenu's Ghana's original palm soup base. My soup is done, and its preparation, it is not difficult at all. Nkulenu palm soup base, it's easily done with no difficulties. Just take few ladles and your soup is done. And its flavor, it's amazing. This is Nkulenu's Ghana's original palm soup base. And this is Nkulenu's Ghana's original spiced palm soup base. Iron fruit and turkey berries are naturally added.
Also available Brown Gold natural cocoa powder, Sunny Gold brown sugar, meat fufu flour, shito, pisa and moringa. All available at Nyami Ado Enterprise, 1 Lower Waterloo Street, Freetown.
Nkulenu palm soup base.
Ghanaian original taste.
And the program you're watching is Good Morning Sierra Leone, live from a broadcasting house, New Englandville in Freetown. Now, for St. Joseph's Secondary School Foundation Day and the 158th celebrations is slated for this weekend. The Secretary of the 160th Anniversary Committee, Mrs. Wistona Peters Kuruma, will speak on the goals of the alumni, which is to support education in Sierra Leone and continue to maintain the status of being one of the best secondary schools in the country. Well, in the studios is Madam Peters Kuruma. Good morning and welcome to the program.
Good morning, thank you.
Well, there's something I want to make clear here. Well, the Foundation Day and the 158th, and you being the Secretary of the 160th Anniversary Committee. So which means we are thinking ahead, right?
Yes, we are.
Okay, which is why this committee is already in place.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell us, what do you have to point out? I know St. Joseph's it's one of the schools that has done, so well in terms of the academic development of, especially young of a certain gender. I mean, how anniversary?
Okay, our 150th Foundation Day is on Sunday, 8th December, as you have said, and we're going to start national flag, after which we're going to have a procession towards our hall where the Foundation Day Mass is going to take place. And during the course of the Mass, we have a place slated for the